Stop comparing Sonic to Mario. Stop comparing Sonic to Mario when Kishimoto tweets out, "Hello, it's a dream that I wanted to realize someday." However, before that happens, I believe that Sonic games need to stand shoulder to shoulder with Mario among 3D platforming games. Stop comparing Sonic to Mario. Sega says it wants Sonic to surpass Super Mario in an article written on November 1st, 2023. Stop comparing Sonic to Mario. Sega president says Nintendo is pop and jazz while Sega is rock and roll. Stop comparing Sonic to Mario. New Mario Kart is announced and revealed. 1 month ago, a new Sonic racing game was announced and revealed. But you want to know the difference is between these two games is that in the Mario reveal for Mario Kart 9 or whatever that game is going to be called, we see gameplay. We see something to talk about, something to latch on to, new models being made, new models that are harkening back to the series' past. Stop comparing Sonic to Mario. In the brand new Sonic Crossworlds trailer, we see the extreme gear posted up on the wall. Once again, maybe potentially harkening back to a past era. Stop comparing Sonic to Mario. Stop comparing Sonic to Mario. See, what you don't understand, dear viewer, and by dear viewer, I am talking primarily to the Sonic Twitter audience. I love, listen. I love throwing my hands out, getting into brawls or fisticuffs, whatever. But I've seen a lot of stupid discourse in my days concerning the new comparisons between Sonic and Mario, despite the fact that, as I mentioned in the very beginning of this video, that Sega wants to be looked at as a threat again. They want to be looked at as standing shoulder to shoulder on the pillar of quality. The pillar of quality. Not hype, not or, quality. See, this rhetoric is so hilarious to me because it is the same community, and please know, when I say community, I do not intend to generalize. I'm talking primarily about the we'll say the bad faith actors, okay? But in this case, if the shoe fits, then you better wear it proudly. The same community that loves to rave in reviews when Sonic X Shadow Generations gets a 9 out of 10. Sonic is back. Everything is back. We're going to use the review scores to push our narrative. You know, IGN drops a review, says, "Brothership, we wasn't fucking with it like that." Ooh, hold on. Mario falling off? Ooh, wait. Sonic Movie 3 comes out to critical praise. Yo, we're back. Hey, yo, Nintendo. Hold on, brethren. Yeah, let's talk about quality. Ooh, but we don't gotta talk about box office numbers. Ooh, shit. Fuck. Hey, 3D Sonic game. Okay, 2017 we got Mario Odyssey, a glamorous, thrilling experience of a trailer, and then we get Sonic running in the forest with hype and awe. And then we get the IGN review where everyone immediately predicted all the issues that the game would have. Blah blah blah. Hype and or, guys. So the Titan fights are cool. The Titan fights are really, really cool, guys. The point I'm making is, it's only natural for two video game rivals who have been rivals, right, in all of their pushes and marketing since Sonic's inception. Okay. And I understand they were buddy, but you can still have a friendly, you punch me and I gotta punch you back type experience. But when I see people, some idiotic people, start talking about, hey, you shouldn't be comparing Sonic and Mario because here's some dumbass reason on why I personally do not compare them, that I'm gonna try to hold and appear to everyone, okay? It is not miserable to see a trailer for a new Mario Kart game and think, man, I wonder how the new Sonic game is gonna look. You know, it's almost like they're both kart racers in some way, shape, or form. You know, it's not like Sonic has had two outings that come out to riveting raise and appeal, because let's be honest, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing is a Mario Kart knockoff. At least with Sonic Riders, we can say it was a new and interesting take on the genre. That's gone. They lost their hype, their extreme gear, and they changed it out for a Honda Accord, Jeep Wrangler Pathfinder Edition. You want to talk about hype and or? The first thing people do seeing a new Mario Kart is compared to Sonic. You people are miserable. This isn't to say that there are things to criticize. The models are bad, characterizations, blah, 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 blah. We need more diversity in the series again, for example. But how do y'all do it every day without getting exhausted? Listen, I understand people are talking about, I understand being upset with your timeline having constantly being discourse and array, but I would like to imply you or introduce you to Twitter's block and mute functionality. I don't know if you're aware of that, but hey, personally, when I realized that I can use the block button to block ignorant people that I do not wish to discourse with, greatest day of my life, greatest change in my life. We got discourse. Mario's model just breathes style and charm. Meanwhile, Mr. Lifeless on the right. Sonic model is so bad that the skin is starting to look greenish. Please, Sega, update these models. And on this, I guess, point this I'm talking about is this whole idea that people, obviously, Sonic fans want their franchise to succeed, but Sonic fans love to double dip, love to hold other people to another standard. Sonic fans who are doing jumping jacks and doing somersaults when their 7 out of 10 when their 7 out of 10 game was going blow for blow with Genshin Impact and lost. But let's go blow for blow. Let's really talk about how it's really close, guys. We're gonna get them next time like you haven't been trying to get them next time since 1999. Let's get them next time. How many more next times is it gonna be? How many more next times am I gonna have to sit here? Are my kids gonna be able to enjoy a timeline where Sonic is prospering? And when I say prospering, I'm talking about strictly quality, not quantity. In today's era, we have a whole lot of quantity. We got IDW comics, okay? We got Sonic TV shows, we got Sonic movies, we got the games. Hey, their quantity is up, but is their quality though? Sonic and Shadow Generations being a phenomenal remaster doesn't change the fact that the last mainline Sonic game was pretty inconsequential, pretty mediocre. It also doesn't help the fact that Sonic Forces is the definition of mediocrity. Before that, we got Sonic Lost World, another hit or miss. And I'm not going to give Shadow Generations credit because at the end of the day, that is it's a remaster with expanded content on it, which is cool and great and phenomenal. But I'm not going to give you points because you finally decided to learn how to make a proper and efficient and effective remaster. Y'all want the series to be better, but you're willing to accept crumbs and scraps and fucking grapes. Why is that? That is my main point here. That is my main point of contention, my main point of discourse. Why is that? Why are you so willing and so fast and so amicable to accept the utter sloppetry? Let me clarify. The other utmost obscene. My camera's not working. My camera's sloppetry. I had to literally turn my camera on for that bit. Sonic's only allowed to be compared to Mario when he does better in certain situations, but God forbid you compare them at any other time or when Mario's on top, because two goats can coexist. It's not a competition. My two cakes, man, my two cakes. You know the J. Cole quote, they act like two legends cannot coexist? Yeah, that was about him and Drake. And you know what happened to that big three? Oh, right. One of them popped out and showed niggas why he's the undisputed top one. Oh, fuck. I just made the whole connection. Y'all are willing to accept clap, frap, trap, dog shittery. Dog shittery. For what? You're afraid to criticize things because you want to be looked at as a negative Nancy, okay? When you guys go back in the past, you try to rewrite history, romanticize games that were bad, that were B-A-D, B-A-D, okay? We can talk about the sales numbers. I don't give a fuck how much Sonic 06 sold, because at the end of the game, no. Because at the end of the day, that game was ass. Sonic the Secret Rings, listen, I grew up with that game. That game is booty cheeks. Booty cheeks unleashed. But when you're able to accept mediocrity, you want to go back in the past, you want to rewrite history and act like these things were so great, so phenomenal, and that everyone should have praised this for what it was instead of advocating for the series to be better, because that's what people have been doing since 1999. Some people are going to misinterpret this as a crash out video, but I wouldn't justify or I wouldn't put it under the context of a crash out video. This is me asking a question to the general consumer base of Sonic fans, is that where is your bar for quality? Where is your willingness to advocate and try to push for betterness in these games? It might be a hot take for me to say this, but all the fan feedback, all that shit is great, whatever. Yeah, there was a couple patches made to Sonic Frontiers that made that game from go a 6 out of 10 to a 6.5. Final Horizons didn't move me. It didn't move me. Sonic Horizons is the franchise going back to trying to make cool moments, and I will always give them credit for trying to go back and give Sonic that hype and or he has. But at the end of the day, the execution across that whole product was ass. That's a 9 even. Sonic X Shadow Generations, okay, we finally got a competent platform and we got a good game. But in almost every level in that game, besides like what, Kingdom Valley, we gotta have a moment where we gotta stop. We don't get to smell the roses, no, we gotta stop and we gotta drop a whole minute in a cutscene, in an uninteractable cutscene, so we can like do, and it's cool on a first time playthrough, but when you're replaying those stages and all I'm supposed to think about in Tokyo, whatever the Tokyo mission level is, I didn't even hop back on to play that. I saw the 1 minute long cutscene and I was like, all right, cool, that's enough. That's enough. And please know when I said as advocation for higher quality is not a bad thing. That doesn't mean be miserable, be negative 24/7. That's not what I'm saying. Okay, you can criticize something without coming across as a super negative asshole. There's a difference between I think this could be better if all these steps were taken and this is the most unplayable, unreportable, unrespondable, unrecordable piece of shit to ever release on type of the fucking console, okay? There's a concrete, fundamental difference. And finally, on this like final, I guess a little rantable. Stop talking about critic scores. Stop. Just stop. Okay, you're not doing yourself any favors, because at the end of the day, when you try to turn around and be like Sonic is underrated because the critics just don't understand it, they had a hard on for it, but now you want to turn around and parade them when it suits your agenda instead of just standing there and accepting that critic scores are inherently based upon the opinions of the person playing the game. And a lot of the reason why y'all have issues with critic scores is not because, oh, well, they're inconsistent. It's because, simply put, everything is being written by a different person more times than not. When you see the Sonic 3 review from IGN giving it a 6 out of 10 and still saying it's better than the previous ones, that 6 out of 10 is more than likely coming from the writer's experience playing that game. But you idiots cannot possibly comprehend the idea of people having different opinions and perspectives on something. So if it doesn't fit your agenda, you have to ostracize, outlandishly lash out and crash out on other individuals for no conceivable reason, okay? But I mean, but my cake. Like, Sonic fans are so funny. I gotta read this in the book. Sonic fans so funny, son, because them niggas get cocky as hell when they look when they look like they about to have a better game or movie than someone, but when real competition shows up, it's like they be like, two legends can coexist, guys, both are goats. It's literally just this. I just wanted, Kakarot, I just wanted to show off what I can do. I don't care about you. Don't get the wrong idea. Oh my god, dude. And like, you act like people are wrong for comparing the Sonic and Mario game when the last time a Sonic and Mario like returned to form, Sonic Superstars and Mario Wonder were announced and released. Oh, they were in the same week, and Sonic was kind of sandwiched in between Spider-Man 2 and Mario Wonder. And it had the worst performance between all of them. In fact, you can cut all their sales numbers by a third, and Sonic Superstars is still under that, which is incredibly, laughably, horrifically bad for a new, modern, classic Sonic game that people have been asking for years. We can talk about the game's quality. But we can talk about the underperforming areas of the game, but it doesn't matter. Y'all gonna sweep it under the rug and act like it's an underrated masterpiece. In fact, in 5 years, I'm expecting to see that video on my timeline. Sonic Superstars, the game that was overlooked, or some stupid ass shit like that. But I don't know. I'm tired. I don't care about this Discord shit, man. Listen, I'm finna point and laugh when I can, and I'm finna advocate and empower. But at the end of the day, my main takeaway is y'all should be advocating for better. Straight up. If you take issue with that, great, cool. Enjoy your 6 out of 10 games and enjoy your fundamentally flawed franchise. Get the fuck out of my face.